Good morning, class. Today we are going to start the new chapter. Okay? And the name of the topic is Locomotion and Movement. So we are doing this for those people who are watching online. So first of all, what is locomotion? It is a movement. तुमको लिखना है. It is a movement of organism from one place to another place. Okay? So every locomotion is movement, but every movement is not locomotion. And these are the different examples of movement and locomotion that I have given over here. Like an amoeba, with the help of pseudopodia moving towards a food molecule, is an entire organism showing pseudopodial locomotion. There is ciliary movement occurring in the fallopian tube to move the ovum. Inside the hydrilla leaf, it is a movement of the chloroplast that occurs with the help of cytoplasmic streaming. The flagellar locomotion that is seen in bacteria, and in humans we see muscular movement and locomotion. So there are different types of movement and locomotion. So in human beings, which locomotion do we see? Which and movement? Muscular. Okay. Pay attention now, everybody in the class. अब अगर हम ऐसा बोलते हैं कि ह्यूमन बीइंग्स में मस्कुलर मूवमेंट एंड लोकोमोशन है, तो हड्डियां क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं हम लोग? व्हाई आर वी लर्निंग अबाउट द बोन्स बच्चों? दैट इज माय सिंपल क्वेश्चन. ओके, मेरा सवाल समझा आपको कि हमारा लोकोमोशन और मूवमेंट कैसा है? मस्कुलर है. फिर हमको हड्डियों की क्या जरूरत है? फॉर सपोर्ट एंड टपोर्ट. ये सब 8वीं 9वीं के उत्तर देना बंद कर देने, ठीक है? और ऐसा बोलने का, बोलो सर, बोलो जोर से, सर. मसल्स आर द लोड. बोन्स is the lever, and the joints are the fulcrum. So I'm talking about physics. First order lever. कौन सा lever बच्चों? First order lever. अब मैं और अनुष्का एक सीसॉ पे बैठे. कहाँ बैठे? सीसॉ मालूम है आप सबको? हाँ. ये हूँ मैं और ये है अनुष्का. अब बताओ, सीसॉ का जो पाइप है वो किसकी तरफ जाएगा? अनुष्का की तरफ जाएगा. तो अनुष्का इज द लोड, द सीसॉ itself is the lever, and the point where there is movement is called as the fulcrum. Okay? So now, this is your forearm, and this is your upper arm. Humerus. ये पढ़ना है. This is your forearm. This is your shoulder, and this is the muscle. Got my point? And look at this. This is a joint which is called as the elbow joint. I want to move my hand up and down. Okay? So who will contract and relax? Muscles. So they give the necessary effort, force for the lever. Who is the lever? Bones. To move at which point? At this point. That is called as the joint. That is the fulcrum. So movement occurs at the fulcrum because of the muscles. It is the lever, bones that are moving. Got my point? तो इसके लिए हम लोग पढ़ते हैं मसल्स. तो जैसे मैंने जस्ट 5 मिनट पहले 2 मिनट पहले क्वेश्चन पूछा था, हम मसल्स क्यों पढ़ते? तो क्या होता है? तब प्रोटेक्टर, टॉक्टर, ऐसा कुछ बोलने का नहीं, एकदम सही बात बोलने का, ऊपर डाल जैसी. कैसे? कि muscle is the low, bones are the and अब तो समझना. So who gives flexibility? Fulcrum. They are the joints. Who gives support? It is the bones. And who gives the necessary energy to do everything? Muscles. Okay? Like if you look at swan, a swan, a sujal, is full of muscles. So I like to record his muscular body on the camera. Yes, please, Mr. Sujal, you can come and pose over here. Okay? So what is the first thing that we are going to do? We are going to talk about bones. हड्डियों के बारे में पहले बात करेंगे. ठीक है? So basically we are starting with the human skeletal part. We have written this, right, Muchalo? Yes. Oh. So we are talking about what, Muchalo? Human skeleton. So my basic question is, Muchalo, ki what is the meaning of the word skeleton? A simple question. What is the meaning of the word skeleton? Huh? Structure of bones. Okay. Organization of bones. Loudly. Framework of bones. So I'll use that word. Framework. Now rather than saying framework of bones, I will say that the skeleton is the framework of the body. What is the skeleton? It's the framework. सिर्फ इंसानों की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ. समझा मेरी बात? तो skeleton का मतलब होता है it is a framework. You know guys, before we construct a building, first we need to construct the framework. So the roof, is it a framework? Wall, is it the framework? Pillars? Yes. मराठी में बोलेंगे ढांचा, अंदर का ढांचा, आत्मला framework. I hope you got the point. So you understood the meaning of the word framework? Yes. Good boys. Now, this framework can either be external or it can be internal. What's the big deal? It can either be external or it can be internal. Look home. Guys, you have nails? Yes. You eat also? No. You got hairs? Yes. You got horns? No. You got hooves? No. You got a shell? No. ये सब क्या है? External framework, which is called exoskeleton. Do you have bones? Yes. Cartilage? Yes. This is internal. Endoskeleton. Okay? So skeleton can either be exoskeleton or endoskeleton. Can I say exoskeleton is found in almost everybody? Almost, हाँ? Amphibia वगैरह में नहीं है, but it's found in almost everybody. And can I say it is the main supporting framework in lower animals like cockroach, crab, etc. क्योंकि उनके पास external exoskeleton होता है और उसके अंदर फिर muscles वगैरह अंदर से क्या रहते हैं? Attached रहते हैं. Got my point? So remember about the exoskeleton, kids, that the exoskeleton consists of the hard parts present on the surface of the body. Do you understand? I'll add one more point over here. The exoskeleton is non-living, whereas the endoskeleton is always living. Most commonly, the exoskeleton in many animals is made up of what? Chitin. Always living. Okay? Like arthropods. It is chitinous exoskeleton. In your case, it can be keratin also. Okay? Yes or no? Yes. See one difference, guys. ये कौन है? हड्डी है. ये हड्डी जो है बच्चों एंडोस्केलेटन है या एक्सोस्केलेटन है? एंडोस्केलेटन. क्यों ना? क्योंकि उसके अराउंड देखो कौन आ गया? मसल्स आ गए. उसके ऊपर फैट्स आ गए, उसके ऊपर क्या आ गया, स्किन आ गया. So how is the muscle around the bone in an endoskeleton? Look at this. This is a crab, a tasty crab. Okay, you know crab?
Yes.
Some people don't eat crab. No? Oh, a beautiful animal. See that? Khekra, it is called khekra. Knock on it. Tuck, 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 tuck. It shows up in the what? Exoskeleton. And look at its muscles. Are they attached around it or beneath it? Beneath it. I hope you understood my point. ये एक्सोस्केलेटन क्या कर रहा है, मसल्स को सराउंड कर रहा है और मसल्स उसको अंदर से क्या अटैच है, इधर से उल्टा है, मसल्स स्केलेटन को क्या कर रहे हैं, सराउंड कर रहे हैं. आई फॉर समझ में, ये तुम्हारा बाइसेप है जो आपकी उस बोन को कवर कर रहा है और यहाँ पे क्रैब के मसल्स को उसका एक्सोस्केलेटन. Did you get my point? So what are two types of skeleton, बच्चों? Exo and okay. Our endoskeleton is made up of bones and cartilage, and our exoskeleton is made up of nails. Okay. The study of human skeleton, or the study of human bones rather, is called osteology. क्या कहते हैं उसको? Osteology. So what is osteology science? It's a study of bones. And see, I have covered this first point. It gives definite shape to the body and protects the internal organs. Your brain is protected by the cranium. Your heart is protected by the thoracic cage. ये भी हो गया point, ये भी हो गया. ये भी मैंने एनिमल टिश्यूज में बताया बच्चों आपको. याद है रेड बोन मैरो, एरिथ्रोपोइसिस, and it also is a storehouse of calcium, phosphorus and magnesium. One more point is there. Our bones also help us to hear. बोन्स हम लोग को सुनने में भी हेल्प करते हैं. मुझे कैसे? आपके कान में 3 बोन्स हैं. They are called ear ossicles. क्या उसको? Ear ossicles. Malleus, incus, stapes. And they help you to hear. So one more function of the skeleton is it helps us to hear. Hear all of you? Okay. Totally, the human skeleton is made up of how many bones? An adult human skeleton is made up of 206 bones. How many bones? 206 bones. And we can divide the skeleton into 2 parts. How many parts? 2 parts. See the 2 parts. The 206 bones can be divided into 2 parts. Do you see the blue part? Pakka? Can I say it is along the midline central axis?
Yes.
That is why it is called as the axial skeleton, which is made up of 80 bones. Kitna bones?
80 bones.
80 bones. Which include the skull skeleton. क्या था फिर उसके अंदर? Skull skeleton. कौन आया? Skull skeleton. Along with, look at this. Oh, do you see this? That is a vertebral. And do you see this? Hatti pasli. That is called as a thoracic cage. क्या कहते हैं उसको?
Thoracic cage.
Thoracic cage. Okay? इस सेंटर में उसका breast bone. सब पढ़ेंगे हम डिटेल. Okay? So all these parts, the skull skeleton, the vertebral column, then the thoracic cage. Everything come under which skeleton? The axial skeleton. Did you get my point, everybody? Now, the vertebral column is made up of how many bones? 26. Thoracic cage? 25. Vertebral column is how many? 26 bones. Thoracic cage is 25. And the skull skeleton is 29 bones. तुम लोग ये कभी देख रहे हो? अभी ना? तुमने ये तो सालों से इसको पढ़ा रहा है? तो सुन सकते ज़रा 2 मिनट? तो स्कल स्केलेटन में कितने बोन्स हैं?
29.
स्कल स्केलेटन में कितने बोन्स हैं? 29. उसमें चलो वेर इज द फड़का थोड़ा दे तुझा टी शर्ट पहन देना है ओके now the skull skeleton is totally made of how many bones? 29 bones, out of which the skull has 22 bones, 6 ear ossicles, and one bone is called hyoid. अब एक बोन को धीरे धीरे पढ़ेंगे आप हायोड. अभी मत पूछना सर हायोड किधर है कोई इसको क्योंकि नया नाम आ गया तो भी पहले वही पूछेंगे. हाँ स्कल में कितने बोन्स हैं बच्चों? 22 bones plus 6 ear ossicles plus 1 hyoid is called a skull skeleton. With how many bones? 29 bones. Got my point, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, let's proceed further. Rest of the skeleton, that is, ये तीनों को छोड़ के बाकी का जितना भी हम लोग को ब्राउन पार्ट दिख रहा है वाला दिख रहा है ब्राउन वाला पार्ट, that is called skeleton, appendicular skeleton. It is that skeleton which is attached to the axial skeleton. ये वो वाला पार्ट है जो axial skeleton को attached है. जैसे ये दिखा आपको, ये दिखा, इसको बोलते हैं pectoral girdle, ये इसको बोलते हैं limbs, इसको बोलते हैं hip pelvic girdle, फिर ये आपके limbs है, ऐसे अलग अलग limbs. ऐसा बोले जैसे ऑर्थोपेडिक सर्जन के यहाँ बैठा है. limbs मराठीचा पडला म्हणतो हात आणि पाय. So you got 4 limbs अथर्व, which are called hands, hind limbs which are called as legs. Got it? Now today before we leave we need to learn this chart about the classification of the skull. It's very easy, lemon squeezy, very easy, most easiest thing. Okay, I'll erase this part. Yes. ये तो हम लोग ने लिखा ही है सब लोग ने. हाँ एक छोटी सी जगह में बैठने सो जाओ. So skull has how many bones? 29. How many? 29 bones. Okay, and we can classify them as skull itself is made of how many bones? 22. See what there. Skull skeleton 29. Skull का जो ढांचा है itself is made of 22 bones. Out of which the cranium, खोपड़ी, is made up of 8 bones, and your face is made up of how many bones, बच्चों? 14 bones. So first learn the names of the bones of the cranium. बोलो मेरे साथ. बोलो step off, step off. बोलो sphenoid, temporal,
temporal,
ethmoid,
ethmoid,
parietal,
parietal,
occipital,
occipital,
frontal,
frontal,
sphenoid,
sphenoid,
temporal,
temporal,
ethmoid,
ethmoid,
parietal,
parietal,
occipital,
occipital,
frontal.
frontal.
बोलो time pass
Time pass
is paired,
is said,
rest everybody is unpaired. Time pass बोलो temporal,
temporal,
parietal,
parietal,
यही paired है, बाकी सब एक ही है. समझा? तो दो कौन है सिर्फ टीपी, टेम्पोरल और parietal, बाकी सब कितने हैं? एक ही. Now let us learn the names of the face. बोलो बोलो विपल, बोलो विपल, cannot make my pet zebra laugh. Okay, for the mnemonic, cannot make my pet zebra laugh. बोलो V for
B for
woman,
woman,
C
C
concave,
concave,
inferior,
inferior,
nasal,
nasal,
concave.
concave,
Okay, N for nasal,
nasal,
M for
M for
maxilla,
maxilla,
M for
M for
mandible,
mandible,
P for
P for
palatine,
palatine,
Z for
Z for
zygomatic,
zygomatic,
L for
L for
lacrimal.
lacrimal,
Easy. Woman,
woman,
concave,
concave,
nasal,
nasal,
maxillomandible,
maxillomandible,
palatine zygomatic,
palatine zygomatic,
lacrimal.
lacrimal.
लर्न करो, सीखने का नहीं, पहले लर्न करने का पूरा. तो मुझे बताओ एक्शियल स्केलेटन में कितने बोन्स हैं? एक्शियल स्केलेटन में कितने बोन्स हैं? 206. And I divided it into two parts. Now no writing. One was axial skeleton and the other is appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton made up of 80, appendicular made up of 120. Then we divided the axial skeleton into the skull skeleton made up of 29 bones, followed by the thoracic cage made up of 25 bones, and the vertebral column made up of 26 bones. That is what I was expecting from you guys. And the skull skeleton is made up of skull, that is 22 bones, then the ear ossicles, that is 6 bones, and a single bone which is hyoid. And the skull is made up of cranial bones that are 8 and facial bones that are how much? 14. Right? And who are the different cranial bones? The sphenoid, then we had temporal, ethmoid, parietal, then pital, and the last one we spoke about was frontal. And here we had a whole list of different bones which I'm not going to write there again. So I was expecting you guys to remember things. Okay? But none of you showed me in this manner. Now to continue. Okay? Let us start with some of the bones. The detailing of the bone will be studied in first year medicine. Okay? Right now, we'll do what is required for us in our 11th 12th. तो कुछ बातें फिलहाल आपको एनसीईआरटी में नहीं मिलेगी जो न्यूरल चैप्टर वगैरह में से भी मैं अभी ही आपको थोड़ा थोड़ा बात बताने वाला हूँ. ओके? ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं लेकिन इनफ कि अपना हो जाए नीट वाला पार्ट. ठीक? So the first one that I have written over there, we have to discuss the which bone? Sphenoid. The sphenoid bone is a single bone. One single bone. A single bone is called as a median bone. Okay? Median का मतलब क्या होता है? Single. Next. Now this particular skull, you are look at me. You are looking at the person from the side. Okay. So I just hypothetically put my hand over here. Can I say I'm holding the sphenoid? Give yes or no? Yes. Now the person is looking other way, and this is the sphenoid. Ayana. And what have we written for the sphenoid? Is it a paired bone or a single bone? Single bone. So is it one bone or two bones? One bone. It is a single bone which is continuous. What my point? Like girls, you are wearing a hairband, and I am looking at the hairband here. Now I am looking at the hairband here. What will I say? I am wearing two hairbands. I am wearing a single hairband which is passing through my entire roof. It is not like two hair clips. It is like one entire hairband. Did you understand my point?
Yes.
So now imagine I have taken a नारियल का वाटी. नारियल पूर्ण नहीं, वाटी TS से कटा ऐसा कट के इसको नारियल की वाटी को मतलब आपके स्कल और उसको ऐसा उल्टा किया और हम लोग उसको देख रहे हैं. Okay? So now just imagine, are there two sphenoids or a single sphenoid? Single sphenoid. Okay, but it runs through the entire floor of the cranium. To the entire floor of the cranium. I hope you got my point. It is butterfly shape. I have just drawn a descriptive diagram, and it articulates मतलब joints with many different bones of the cranium. So it holds the entire cranial floor. पूरे cranial floor को पकड़ के रखता है. कौन? Sphenoid. जैसे कि हम लोग जब बोल रहे हैं वो पिक्चर वाला जिक्सॉ पजल खेलते हैं तो अलग अलग ऐसे पीस ज्वाइन करते हैं. तो मानो एक ऐसा पीस है जिसको निकालूंगा ना मैं तो पूरा पजल खुल जाएगा. I have got my point. तो वो एक ऐसा पीस है जो सबको क्या करता है? होल्ड करके रखता है. Okay? Now the sphenoid bone in your chapter endocrine system, that is hormonal coordination, when I teach you. Okay, that time I want to mention a point, so I want you to remember it till then. The sphenoid bone has a depression. The sphenoid bone has a depression. This depression is called sella turcica. सेला मीन्स सैडल। सैडल पता है आपको? जब हम घोड़े पे बैठते हैं, तो वो ना ऐसे सैडल रहता है जिसके अंदर वो फिट हो जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ सैडल। सो इट लुक्स लाइक अ सैडल ऑफ अ टर्किश हॉर्स। What does it look like? Saddle of a Turkish horse. Okay, that is what is called what? Sella turcis. And what is its significance? क्या use है इसका? There is a very important endocrine gland in your body. Correct. From the diagram I think we came to know. What is this gland called? Pituitary gland. So pituitary is located. Where is it located? In the sella turcis. Clear everybody? Other than that, you have frontal, a pair of parietal, a pair of temporal and occipital. Just touch your head with me. बोलो frontal. थोड़ा एनर्जी के साथ ऐसा नहीं. Frontal, parietal, कुठे हात दो वेदिकाला हात तरी पडतो तरी बघ बोलर. Parietal, कानाच्या वरती. Temporal, occipital. Frontal, parietal, temporal, occipital. दिखाओ हाथ फिर से पूरा frontal, occipital. देखो ऐन कर लिया. क्या ऐन कर रहा है? इतना भी जल्दी फर्क समझ नहीं आ रहा है. आधा फटाफट. Occipital, temporal, parietal. कहाँ लगाया था मैंने हाथ पे? Parietal on the top, frontal in the front, temporal on the sides, and occipital at the back. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now in this, some of the bones that will add some points are the temporal bone. So is it a single bone or a paired bone? It's a paired bone. Now, the temporal bone, do you see shows the presence of an opening? And the opening leads to a canal. एक opening है और opening कहाँ जा रहा है? अंदर एक canal की तरफ जा रहा है. Okay? And this canal is called external. External मतलब बाहर की तरफ. Auditory, सुनने के लिए. Canal is called meatus. So the temporal bone shows the presence of an external सुनने के लिए canal called as the external auditory meatus. आया समझ में? And the temporal bone has a depression. It has a depression. क्या temporal bone के पास? Depression. Depression समझ में आता है? मतलब ऐसे थोड़ा सा क्या बोलते हैं इसको? दबा हुआ, ये थोड़ा खड्डे जैसा. ठीक है? आया ना? सुहान पकड़ो मेरा हाथ. सेम ऐसे करके. हाँ, तुमने ऐसे किया तो मैंने ऐसे पकड़ा. हाँ, तो अब तुम पकड़ो मेरा हाथ. हाँ, तो ये जो फोसा है, ये किसको होल्ड कर रहा है? सुहान को. तो ये फोसा का मैं नाम दूंगा सुहान फोसा. क्या नाम दूंगा मैं? सुहान फोसा. इस डिप्रेशन का नाम होता है फोसा. वो किसको पकड़ रहा है? सुहान को आर्टिकुलेट करने दे रहा है, जॉइन करने दे रहा है. तो इस फोसा का नाम क्या होना चाहिए? सुहान फोसा. ये सुहान का पार्ट है कि मेरा पार्ट है? मेरा नहीं, आपका बोलो. ये सुहान का पार्ट है कि मेरा पार्ट है? लेकिन होल्ड किसको कर रहा है? इसलिए उसका नाम क्या दिया मैंने? सुहान फोसा. आया समझ में? सुहान. हाँ, तो देखिए अब आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. तो ये जो फोसा है वहां पे आर्टिकुलेट कौन ज्वाइन हो रहा है? आपका लोअर जॉ, और लोअर जॉ को बोलते हैं मैंडिबल। तो इस फोसा का क्या नाम दूं?
मैंडिबल फोसा।
मैंडिबुलर फोसा। क्या कहेंगे उसको?
मैंडिबुलर फोसा।
मैंडिबुलर फोसा। So this fossa is called mandibular fossa. It helps to join with the mandibles, and this mandible is called as the lower jaw. Okay, is there extra point? ठीक है. Next, should I proceed further? Okay. For the batch 2 students, we'll be doing it in the next lecture. Okay, because I have not covered in this lecture. लोग रिकॉर्डिंग सुनेगा ना तो बोलेगा अरे ये कौन सा नया पॉइंट आ गया, उनको बताया जाएगा. हाँ, नेक्स्ट कहाँ थे हम लोग? और एक बात बताओ. Now we are going to talk about the occipital bone. Which bone? Occipital bone. Now, show me occipital bone with your hand. See this. Do you see this bone over here? Which is that bone? Occipital. I'll show you another view to clearly see the occipital. Okay? ये कौन सा view है? Now this is swan's skull. हाँ? ये मैं उसको टॉप से देख रहा हूँ. मतलब ये कौन सा view है? डॉर्सल है. हाँ? अब मैं नीचे से देख रहा हूँ उसको. ये कौन सा view है? पोस्टीरियर. मतलब मैंने स्वान की खोपड़ी निकाली ऐसे, आपको ऐसे दिख रहा हूँ उल्टा. समझा मेरा बात? तो उल्टी खोपड़ी है. कैसी खोपड़ी है? उल्टी खोपड़ी. And at the base of the occipital bone, I see an opening, and this opening is called foramen magnum. There is an opening present at the base of the skull on the occipital bone. What is that called? Foramen magnum. क्या उसको?
Foramen magnum.
Foramen magnum. So this is your skull, and the occipital bone, नीचे वाला bone, is an opening. This, हाँ? मडकल के खाली कैसे था सर? So this is called foramen magnum. Foramen means opening. Magnum मतलब big one. जैसे आइसक्रीम है, उसका नाम है मैग्नम. वो नॉर्मल चोकोबार से बहुत बड़ा होता है तो उसमें मैग्नम. अब वो गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज मिला तो मैं खिलाऊं. हाँ मुझे. तो what is the opening present at the base of the skull called, guys?
Foramen magnum.
Foramen magnum. See, this is your brain, and the last part of your brain is called medulla oblongata. क्या कहते हैं इसको?
Medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata. Now the medulla oblongata continues down through the foramen magnum, and then it becomes the spinal cord. Got it? So can I say the foramen magnum helps in the exit of the medulla oblongata through the base of the skull, and it forms the spinal cord. Who forms the spinal cord? Medulla oblongata. But it has to come out through foramen magnum. Now, did you understand the first point about the occipital bone?
Yes.
So let us talk about the second point. Okay? Look at the foramen magnum, and you will see that there are two outgrowths like this. around the foramen magnum. Okay, these two outgrowths are called occipital condyles. What do you call them? Occipital condyles. So what are these occipital condyles? The two outgrowths on the either side of the FM, that is the foramen magnum. So how many occipital condyles does a human skull have? Two. So that is why our skull is called dicondylar. क्या कहते हैं हमारे स्कल को? Dicondylar skull. आया बात समझ में? Now let me tell you the importance of the occipital condyles. ये कौन है? स्कल है आपका, हाँ, और ये दो है आपके कौन? Occipital condyles. Okay, your first vertebra, the first vertebra. Have you heard this word vertebra?
Yes.
है ना? The first vertebra is called atlas or cervical vertebra 1. Okay, and the first cervical vertebra, atlas, articulates मतलब it joins. It's a joint. Articulation मतलब joining surface. जैसे अगर मैंने सुहान से हैंडशेक किया तो सुहान का पाम और मेरा पाम क्या है? आर्टिकुलेटिंग सरफेस. अगर मैंने उसको चाटा दिया कहते हैं तो उसका गाल और मेरा हाथ क्या है? आर्टिकुलेटिंग सरफेस. है बात समझ में? So the two occipital condyles will articulate with the atlas, and that will result in the formation of a atlanto-occipital joint. क्या दो joint को?
Atlanto-occipital joint.
Or the yes joint. Which one पूछ लो?
Yes joint.
Nod your head up and down. Did you understand? Yes. So who helps you to move your head up and down? Atlanto-occipital joint. That is what is called as the yes joint. आया समझ में सबको? क्या नाम है उस joint का बच्चों? Atlanto-occipital joint or the yes joint. Okay? Shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay. Now, then after the occipital condyles, see this part. This is lower jaw. Give me yes or no.
Yes.
The lower jaw is called mandible and the upper jaw is called maxilla. Okay? The mandible is connected to the fossa. What is the fossa called? Mandibular fossa. And that is what makes the mandible movable. Mandible is the only movable bone of your skull. आपकी पूरी skull में which is the only movable bone? Mandible. Okay? So mandible is the only movable bone of the skull. Understood my point, everyone? Give me a yes or no.
Yes.
Mandible maxilla में कौन attach है बच्चों? कौन attach है? Teeth attach. Okay? Then, we had talked about a bone called inferior nasal concave. हाँ, ये ब्रीदिंग वाले पार्ट में क्या नहीं किया था लास्ट टाइम. Nasal bone, people cannot make my pet zebra laugh. तो सी पे कौन सा बोन था? कॉनकेव, जिसका पूरा नाम क्या था? इंफीरियर नेजल कॉन. देखो याद करके यार, ऐसा गड़बड़ हो जाता है. शायद 30 टाइम्स लिखवाना पड़ेगा पूरा चार्ट आज के खड़े रह के. हाँ, उसको करना पड़ेगा भाई. याद ही नहीं किया. साक्षी क्या कर रहा है भाई? So we are written over there yesterday as the inferior nasal concave. Okay, let us understand the last word. What have we written over there? Concave. Concave means scroll. Concave का मतलब क्या होता है? Scroll. Now what do you mean by scroll? पुराने जमाने में जब राजा का कोई लेटर आता था तो कैसे रहता था बच्चों? स्क्रोल जैसे. समझा? So scroll like book is called what? Concave. Scroll like is called as a concave. ऐसे आपके नेजल कैविटी में 3 कॉन्केव. कितने कॉन्केव है बच्चों? 3. एक का नाम है सुपीरियर नेजल कॉन्केव, फिर है मिडल नेजल कॉन्केव, और एक का नाम है इंफीरियर नेजल कॉन्केव. तो कितने नेजल कॉन्केव गाइस? 3. कौन से? सुपीरियर नेजल कॉन्केव, मिडल नेजल कॉन्केव, इंफीरियर नेजल कॉन्केव. इसमें से superior or middle, they are a part of ethmoid bone, and inferior nasal concave is a bone in itself. ये scrolls का फायदा ये होता है कि when you breathe in, the air does not directly go inside, it swirls. Swirls मतलब सब घूम के जाता है. But use more time to filter the air. इसलिए the concave help to, क्या लिखा मैंने? Swirl and filter the air. तो हवा जो है वो डायरेक्टली आपके अंदर नहीं पहुंचेगा. क्या होगा बच्चों? It has to swirl through those spaces, and those spaces will trap the unwanted things. Okay. There are many advantages nasal breathing has over mouth breathing. That you will study your chapter breathing and exchange of gases. Okay. So conca या concave का मतलब क्या होता है? Scrolls. Okay. ऐसे nasal cavity में कितने concave guys? 3. कौन से? Superior, middle, inferior. क्यों ऐसा हुआ? But recording is going on. Yes. So the inferior nasal concave is a separate bone in itself.
Yes.
It helps to swirl and filter the air. What my point, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Then kids, we have the 3-ear ossicles. अब जो डायग्राम जब था, यहाँ पे जो पिक्चर था वो याद है? तो 3 बोन्स थे साथ में. क्या नाम 3 बोन्स का था? Malleus, incus and stapes. So 3-ear ossicles are present in your each ear. And what are the name of these 3-ear ossicles? They are malleus. The second one is incus. The third one is stapes. So you got malleus, incus and stapes. चलो बैठो. Okay. The malleus is shaped like a hammer. Incus is shaped like an anvil, and stapes is shaped like a stirrup. Okay. So what are the shapes of these three bones? Hammer, anvil, and the stirrup. Okay. Now let us see this. Hammer, hammer मतलब पकड़ा. Anvil किसको बोलता है? What do you mean by anvil? बॉल मारते हैं कहाँ मारते हैं? बराबर, exactly. कि जो ब्लैकस्मिथ होता है, लोहार जो होता है, वो मेटल का चीज बनाने के लिए वो जो प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर जिसको मारते रहता है, वो जो प्लेटफॉर्म है उसका शेप को क्या बोलते हैं? एंडल शेप. टॉम एंड जेरी कार्टून में वो टॉम पे गिरता था, तो टॉम का भी शेप वैसे ही हो जाता है. समझा मेरे बात? और स्टेप्स इज शेप लाइक अ स्टिरअप. स्टिरअप म्हणजे हैव यू माउंटेड ऑन अ हॉर्स? घोड्यावरती चढला कसं? आता पाय ठेवायला लागतो ना त्या रिंग सारखं त्याच्यावरती, and then you have to go up. What do I point? तो वो जो शेप है उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Step. And stapes is the smallest bone in the human body. Stapes is the smallest. Keep going on. Yeah. Okay. I will start again. This will start again. Clear है? Now, see this. We'll be using in our chapter neural. Huh? So you have these three bones: malleus, incus, and stapes. And the malleus is connected to your what would you know? Eardrum. And the eardrum is called as the tympanum. And the stape, that is the stirrup, is connected to a part of your inner ear which is called as the oval window. The details of which we'll do in your neural chapter. So, malleus is connected to who? Which part? Eardrum. And its stapes is connected to which part? Oval window. So, whenever the pinna collects the sound, hello, how are you? The sound waves will go inside. They hit the eardrum. The eardrum will vibrate. Because of which the malleus and incus stapes will vibrate, and the stapes will push on the oval window. But as the vibration are going from a greater surface area to a smaller surface area, the vibrations will get amplified. So this system of bones helps in the amplification of sound. लक्षात काय सांगितलं? As the vibrations are going from a eardrum to the tympanum, through these bones, the sound will get amplified. Okay? This is called the system of three bones, the system of three levels: malleus, incus and stapes. तो आवाज सुनने के बाद पहले कौन वाइब्रेट हुआ? Eardrum. फिर malleus, फिर incus, finally the stapes. Then the stapes will push on the oval window. The oval window will vibrate. You have the push mechanism. Okay? Then see, Can I say that the hyoid bone is a U-shaped bone? And can I say it is between your tongue and your larynx? It is in the neck region. Hyoid bone. The hyoid bone is a single bone. मतलब I should write the word medial. It is U-shaped, and where it is located? Between the tongue and the voice box. That is called as the larynx. Okay? And इसका काम ये होता है कि जो larynx, ये जो tongue वगैरह है, उसके muscles को एक surface area देना for attachment. Got my point? It is one of those bones of the skull which does not articulate with any other bone. ये किसी दूसरे bone के साथ articulate नहीं कर, अकेला ही है. Got my point? And what is its job? It will provide the surface for what, bachalo? Attachment of the muscles. It will provide surface for the attachment of muscles. I have got a point, everybody? Yes or no? And क्या मैंने बोला? It doesn't articulate. Articulate मतलब forms a joint with any other skull bone. Okay? So your skull skeleton has got how many bones? Your skull skeleton has got how many bones? 29. With skull having how many? 22. 3 are ossicles. One is hyoid. 22 bones of the skull are classified as facial and cranial. Cranial के 8, उधर 14. Okay? Cranial के बोन के features याद है आपको? Frontal, parietal, occipital, temporal, sphenoid और आगे था ethmoid. उसमें describe हम लोगों ने किसको किया था? Temporal को याद है? External ear और auditory meatus था. फिर occipital condyles, foramen magnum. कितने occipital condyles होते हैं हमारे पास? 2. 1. एक कैसे? अभी भी लिखा है मैंने यहाँ पे डाइकॉन्डाइल. 2 occipital condyles. इस स्कल को मैंने क्या बोला था? डाइकॉन्डाइल. Yes joint क्या था? Yes joint. क्या बोल रहे हैं? Yes joint किसके बीच में होता है? हेड एंड क्या कर रहा है? बोल बराबर से. It is a joint between occipital condyles and the atlas. Atlanto-occipital joint. क्या होता है इसको?
Atlanto-occipital joint.
Atlanto-occipital joint is called as the yes joint. Okay? Yes, Shirish. What is that canal called in the temporal bone? Wow, foramen magnum. External auditory meatus. अब यहाँ अभी भी लिखा हुआ है. बाहर की तरफ सुनने के लिए canal. That is external auditory meatus. Foramen magnum क्या था अंजलि? What was foramen magnum? It is opening present at the base of the skull, which helps in the exit of the medulla oblongata as the spinal cord. सब terminologies याद होना